Hi, this is the help video for Access Chapter 9, the Problem Solve 1. We are on step, what are we on? Step number 25. So, a form can be used for looking up information as well as entering information. When a form includes a subform, there are multiple navigation bars that can be confusing when users are looking for data. A combo box can be used as a lookup field to simplify looking up a member on the form. So let me show you what we're talking about here. If I go to a form, look, I've got navigation down here and I've got navigation here. And that oftentimes confuses people. And so if I want to find a particular individual, you know, moving through here, or what do I move through here? Which do I do, right? So that can be a little bit confusing. So what we're going to do is a really common technique. We're going to build a field. Actually, let me show you what it looks like, because sometimes that helps if we go to, let me show you this one. Let me bring this over. So form add lesson. Look right here. See this? There's a drop down, and I can use it as a lookup and find a member, and the member should, why is that not doing that? Something is wrong with my solution file. But that's the process we're going to do here. We're going to put a name in, and it's going to allow this to update. Okay, get that out of there. That didn't work out so well. Just see why that's up. Okay, so what we want to do is put this member name here. So we want to build this header area up a little bit more. So I'm going to go right here to the top of where it begins detail, and I'm going to just kind of bring that down. We really want it to be right here at the 2 mark. So I usually bring it down and then bring it back up so I can actually see the numbers better. Okay, so now we're going to add a combo box. So we've been adding text boxes, but we're going to pick a combo box. So this is the control, no, that's a list box. Where are we at? Here's a control combo box. Click on it and find the 2-inch mark and click. It's going to bring up the wizard, and we have to decide, just like we do when we're doing this in a table. But look, I have a third option here. Find a record on my form based on the value I selected. And that's what we want, right? Because we want to pick a control and then update my form to match. Okay, so oh, I'm supposed to do that over. We'll have to move that. It's supposed to be at the 1 inch. Okay, so next we want last name, first name. Next, hide the key. Next, member name. And finish. And then we're just going to scoot this over. I'm just going to drag that over to 1 inch. Seems a little tight to me, but okay. So it's an unbound control. So let's switch to form view. I'm going to save it. Click this down, and I pick, and it updates. Right? So that's kind of cool. So we use this to find who we want the information about. Courtney Miller's got some lessons with Joe. Okay, I'm going to go back to design, and we're going to be done with 25. I saved that. 26. Different size windows may show more or less of your form, just as different size monitors with different resolution can show things differently. To preserve the relative position of your controls on a form, regardless of the window size, monitor size, or resolution, you can anchor the controls so they're always in the same relative position. So we're going to go to Layout View, and we want to anchor this date and time to the right of the form. So if we go Arrange, Anchor, we're going to do top right, anchor, top right, and then they're here. So it doesn't matter how I size this, right? It's always going to be at that edge. I'm going to go ahead and save. We're done with 26. All right, 27. Not only can you add text controls and calculated controls to a form, but you can add shapes and lines. So we're going to go to Design View. So I'm going to go Design, View, Design, and add a rectangle control to the Details section of the main form. Draw the control just above and to the left of the first name label, and below and to the right of the phone number text box. So here is the sample. See how I have this box around it? That's what we want to do. Okay, so we're going to select all of these, and what do we want to do? Add a rectangle control. So format. So we want to go to Design and find the rectangle. There we go. Rectangle. I'm going to drag it so it's just around those controls. Draw the control above and to the left of the first name and below and to the right. Okay, so if we look at it, there it is. Save it, and we're good. Let's go back to Design. We're done with 27. All right, so now we're going to begin to build some buttons, and so let me show you what we're going to do here. So these buttons are going to be added to the form. Okay, so at the 5-inch horizontal and 5.5 vertical, so I'm going to actually give myself a little more space here, just cause. I swear I did this. I swear I did that. Okay. All right, so let's see, add a control to the detail section at the 5-inch and then a 0.5, so about right there. Right, so we're going to do it right about there. So Design, and let's find the button. We're going to come down here and we're going to click. All right, so what do we want to do with this? So it's going to do this little wizard that's going to allow us to decide. So we're going to configure the button, so we'll go to the previous record. So record navigation, go to previous record, next, text, previous record, next, and we're going to name it CMD previous member. Finish. Cool. We're going to add another button. And on this one, go to the next record. So next record is the good name, and then, or label, and then the name is CMD next member. Finish. So we're done with 28. So this is going to allow us to navigate, and what's going to happen is we're going to take away the navigation buttons at the bottom. So that's going to be cool. All right, so I'm going to stop the movie here because the next buttons we're going to do are a little different, and this is a good place to stop. All right, thank you.